Welcome back to the show. We're in Brunswick, Maine with Josh Davis. Welcome to the show, Josh.
Hi, how are you?
You are the co-founder and CEO.
That's correct.
Of this wonderful new business, sort of new, right? It's called Gelato Fiasco.
That's correct, yeah.
And how did that, first of all, a lot of people know sort of what gelato is, but can you tell me what it is first?
Absolutely. So that's our most common question, actually. People come in, they've heard of it, but they don't quite know. Gelato is Italian-style ice cream, and it's different than American-style ice cream. It's made
how is it?
It's made with milk instead of cream as the first ingredient, and it's more dense than ice cream. And for us, gelato, great gelato, is all about bold and intense flavors. So they really come through in the dessert.
Does that mean it's less fattening because it's milk instead of cream?
Yeah, technically, but we don't sell it necessarily as a health food.
But is it all natural?
The list of ingredients in gelato is very short. It's milk, sugar, and cream, and then whatever you're using to get the final flavor. So simple flavors like vanilla bean is just hand-scraped vanilla beans. We make crazy flavors that have 5 ingredients but everything's made with whatever the flavoring says it is.
First of all, whatever possessed you to go with Italian ice cream?
In Maine, yeah.
Yeah, anywhere.
Anywhere.
Yeah.
Bruno and I are the two founders, and we're college friends, and we were looking for something that would be fun for us to do in a challenge. But what really attracted us to gelato is as a business was gelato is really popular in Italy. It's a small country. There are thousands of gelaterias, and in the United States, no one was really making gelato like they do in Italy. And we saw an opportunity to make gelato from scratch, just like they do in Italy, and create a fun and exciting place for people to come and hang out and have our gelato.
You're a fairly new business. You're in Brunswick, Maine, and you're also in Portland, Maine.
Right.
But you also told me that you're in grocery stores?
Right. This shop that we're in right now in Brunswick has been around for about 6 years, actually. But we expanded into Portland, Maine, which we have a spot in the Old Port, about 2 years ago. And we've been in some smaller grocery stores for several years. So we changed our packaging so it looked good and looked like a product you'd see at a Whole Foods store or a Stop and Shop or a grocery store, and we've had some success. We're just this week we're rolling out into the Fairway stores in New York City, which is a really great partner for a company like ours.
How does one get into a store like that? I was talking
persistence.
Persistence. I was talking to another guest who has rustic crust and American flatbread pizza,
right.
And he said the main thing for him was getting it in front of people and having them taste it.
That's absolutely that's our strategy, and that's how we started the company. Is we feel really strongly that when people taste our gelato, they say, "Wow, that tastes amazing," and they buy it afterwards. So it's about introducing the product. We have the barrier of people not knowing what gelato is in the first place, but we break that down. We put the product in front of them, they taste it, they try it, they like it, and they'll become regular customers.
What kind of things are you doing to market the company?
It's our most important marketing is really the word of mouth that we create by the experience that customers have in our stores and with our product themselves. And we're a really small company. We don't have a lot of resources to spend on big campaigns or media campaigns. So for us, it's about connecting with people, and we do that directly with them through social media, and we have a very robust response system. So,
do you have a website?
Yeah, we do have
What
a
is
website. It's gelatofiasco.com.
When they come in, what kind of things do they say about the product? Other than, of course, they're going to say it's delicious, but do they say anything like it's...
Oh my God, that's amazing. Wow, I can't believe that tastes like X flavor. People's reaction are almost universally positive.
Do you have machinery that makes this, or is it more or less handmade? Tell me about making it. You do something with it, right?
Yeah, I mean, you have some machinery, but our product is handmade in that we are are making our own bases from scratch, which is taking the raw ingredients. We get milk delivered regularly, we get cream delivered, we get bags of sugar delivered, and we're cooking our own bases. We're preparing fruit and preparing cookies and nuts and everything, and we're adding them to the base to make the final flavor.
Now, in your other locations, do you make it there too, or do you just make it all here and ship it to other places?
It's an important part of our values as a company that the gelato is made on site, fresh, and we make gelato each day at our shop in Portland. We make it each day here in Brunswick. The gelato that we make for our pint operator, our grocery store distribution business, we've recently invested in a new building in Brunswick, just maybe a half mile from here, where that facility is 100% dedicated to making our grocery store business. So we have kind of 3 operations going every day, and at each place we have gelato makers that are making our product.
How many flavors have you, let's say, since you started the business, how many flavors have you done?
I don't know what the count is today, but over 1,000 at this point.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
1,000 different flavors.
So
is there a favorite that you could say is the best seller?
Well, we have a flavor called Sweet Resurgam. That Resurgam is the Latin motto for the city of Portland. We started the flavor actually as a very limited time flavor when we opened our Portland store about 2 years ago. And it was a burnt sugar caramel with roasted almond with chocolate chips and a salted caramel swirl.
Sounds delicious.
And we did it as a commemorative flavor. It was going to be a limited run, and it turned out that year to be the most popular flavor. We continue to have it every day in our stores practically. It's in our pint business now, and it won in 2012 in a contest against 12 other ice cream makers that submitted Maine ice cream made in Maine. It won the best flavor of 2012.
Josh, thanks a lot. It was a lot of fun talking to you, and I hope that my audience gets out there and tries some gelato. I'm going to try some very shortly. So thank you again.
My pleasure.
We'll be right back with more Brandworth right after this.